Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Vince Velasquez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
For the Dodgers, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now here's the pitch. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. A ball and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
On the move is Harper. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting first, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's inside.
1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the belt, the pitch, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Betts over at second. Bellinger at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's the 3-0. Bounce to first. Hoskins gathers it in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it is. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Dodgers leave them loaded. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Walker Buehler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this one will be out of play off to the left. 2 out with the man at first. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
2 men on, 2 out, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gregorius has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-0. pulled toward right center field. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Now batting, Gavin Lux. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 48.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball one, no strike. Ball, up there.
Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The 2-1 home.
Ball three.
Will Smith, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eight, the catcher, Will Smith.
Striding in, Will Smith. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Ready with the 1-0. Here's a drive out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 LA. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And it's 1-2. Fouled away. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. And he fouls this one off. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Digging in, Max Muncy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Muncy is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The Phillies do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over. Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Bullet back up the middle. Williams has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Here's Jock Peterson now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Let's go, Phillies!
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And that misses 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Stepping in now, Will Smith.
The catcher.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Phillies nothing. Leading off the inning, Velasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Betts on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. At the plate, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Peterson giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's set. Here it comes. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Harper brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-0. A little roller toward the hole. Kingery's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 now to Mookie.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie, giving him an even 150. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And this is low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is in the air out to right field. Harper on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Next up is Max Muncy. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. From the belt, the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies nothing. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's Didi Gregorius. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. This one's down to third. The second for one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Line towards center field. And the Phillies are into the hit column. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
To the plate now, Nick Williams. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Left side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-2. Christopher Sanchez, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Ready for another shot now, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
This pitch is popped up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gavin Lux. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Adam Hazley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And the count will be full. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
One strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's full 3-2.
We got 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two out with the man at first. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Phillies strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Victor Arano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Phillies, number 64, Victor Arano.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Will Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Strike taken up in the zone. The 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
1-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Skied down the left field line. McCutchen on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for LA. They're still out in front 5-2. Blake Trinan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
From the stretch. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty. One man out. And there's ball one.
Come on, Phil.
The 1-1.
2-1.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail 5-2. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
7th inning ready to roll. Digging in now, Max Muncy. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And the pitch.
That's outside.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Now batting.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. He's set and the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Phillies 2. Nick Williams will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count still at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
The batter, number 4.
Riding in once again, Scott Kingery. No hits to this point.
Kingery.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Josh Harrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Harrison.
In there, no balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh and 1, here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Harrison, a 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Robert Stock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 89, Robert Stock.
Matt Beatty is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The Phillies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but This is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-2 now. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Set to deal on 2-2. Justin Turner will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Max Muncy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes on 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And another foul ball.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Another payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Los Angeles, number 75, Scott Alexander.
Gene Segura standing in. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, number 10 for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. And now pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now 6-3. Adam Morgan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Jock Peterson. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 2-0 on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way.
You got a full count. 3-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball in.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Gavin Lux, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Morgan, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready for another chance? Will Smith. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is up and away, but called a strike. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
A.J. Pollard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
A.J. Home.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They've got some work to do, down 6-3. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Los Angeles, number 74, Kenley Jansen.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
So striding in, Nick Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. In there, a base hit. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Davey Grion will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 73, Davey Grion.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And that misses 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count is 2-1.
Philly down to their last strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
6-4 the outcome today. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Walker Buehler earns his 5th winner of the year. Vince Velasquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes.